Hey, good morning, everybody. I just realized that tomorrow is the release day for What Really Happened by Night Riding Press, edited by Sheila Hartney. It's going to be a very timely one with all the attention that UAPs and UFOs have been getting with the recent disclosure to Congress, and then that strange event in Florida with the hundreds of cops and all that. So what really happened, we're not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. So that's what we're getting at with this one. So I wanted to go ahead and read an excerpt from my story that'll be in that one. It's called Along for the Ride. I held my arm up and grabbed the top of the window as my audiobook played over the speakers. The feeling of the wind blowing in my hair on the cool autumn day was glorious. Ever since they removed the need for truck drivers that actually do the driving, this job has become a piece of cake. Basically, I'm just along for the ride most of the time. When I get to the locations, I still have to strap and unstrap certain things, open the doors for the forklift operators, and deal with all the paperwork. I know it means that my clock is ticking down to midnight and that before long I won't have a job once they get these babies fine-tuned the way that they want them. For now, though, what's not to love? I'm getting paid to listen to my favorite stories, eat truck stop snacks, and never even having to worry about shifting gears. Currently, I'm delivering a load of produce to a grocery store in Pennsylvania. I travel all over America. There's nothing tying me down because I have no kids, no family, no girl. Sure, it can get lonely at times, but mostly I'm just filled with a sense of adventure. Getting to see all the beauty this country has to offer while being paid to be on a semi-permanent road trip. It's kind of a dream gig for the time being. Whoa, Betsy. Looks like you need to fill up on some diesel. I could use something to snack on while we're at it. Navigating to the nearest truck stop. We will arrive in 10 minutes. Yeah, I named the truck Betsy. Pretty much just so I could say, whoa, Betsy, from time to time. Me and her have been through some pretty crazy times in the past few years. I rolled up my window and made sure that I had my phone on me and charged so that I could pay for the diesel. A lot of people have opted to go for the chip implanted in the back of their hand to make it easier. It's just a little bit too creepy for my taste. It would be nice for when your phone isn't charged and you don't have your wallet, though. Now arriving at the service center. We pulled in next to the diesel pump and I hopped out to get Betsy filled up. It had been a while since my last coffee, so after I finished pumping the diesel, I made my way into the store to peruse the aisles and grab a nice tall cup of joe. There were no clerks anymore, just a security guard at the front and some self-checkout stations. The Republicans and Democrats are still arguing over the best way to make up for the massive loss of jobs, and average people are the ones that are hurting. I used to hate dealing with people at the counter, but now that they're gone, you kind of miss it. Seeing their facial expressions and reading their moods, wondering if they're having a bad day, a good day. Seeing in their body language that they're probably in the middle of a little spat with their significant other. What you really miss more than any of that is just chopping it up with the ones that you make a connection to. The ones that notice your hat, your shirt, or your tattoo. The couple of minutes that follow where you share memories and thoughts. I made my way to the checkout with my coffee and large pack of Twizzlers, breakfast of champions. I pumped the diesel and took a sip of the black coffee. After the tank was full, it was back to the open road. Sometimes the miles could stretch and send you into a bit of a hypnotic state. This was more worrisome when you were behind the wheel, but nowadays it felt kind of nice. As the road stretched out ahead of me and Betsy, I sipped my coffee and entered in one of these types of states. I was zoned out and chomping on Twizzlers. As I finished my bag and took the last sip of coffee, I let the miles take me into the trance. My concept of time and direction were all thrown off, so I'm not sure how long it lasted. The trees passed, the signs showed me information that meant nothing to me personally. Betsy did it all. I'm just along for the ride. Along for the ride. Along for the... Just as I was starting to drift off and nod, I noticed something strange. The front of the truck was lifting up. This snapped me out of it, and I peered over the front of the hood, out of the side window, everywhere to try and get a clue as to what was happening. A green hue was starting to surround the truck, and it was lifting off the ground. Ooh, alright, that's just a preview of it. you want, you can check out the link in the description, and it'll be coming out tomorrow, so check it out. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.